Hi guys and welcome to the NumbNuts podcast. I'm your main host Oz, and today with me is no one. Yes, you heard that correctly. I don't have anyone today with me. Now, you might be wondering, because you can see the length of this video, you might be wondering, hold on, there's no way you're gonna do an entire podcast by yourself. Watch me. I talked to Kez about this, actually, one of my co-hosts, and I told him, he told me that he wants to do more podcasts with where it's just one-on-one. He actually liked that dynamic. And I told him, I'm down to do 3 people podcasts, 4 people podcasts, 2 people. I told him I'll even do one person podcast. Well, Kez, you probably didn't think it was coming this soon. But here it is, one person podcast. No, but on a serious note, the reason why I'm doing a podcast by myself today is because currently today is a Friday. And I don't know if you know my schedule, but I upload videos every Monday. So that means that I have 2 days, the weekends, to edit and get the video ready. Now, why isn't the video ready? We have recorded a video on Monday as we usually do, but I have not been able to even start the edit due to just personal reasons, just needed to catch up with my friends and family, and I'm going to be very booked out this weekend, going on a bit of a getaway, so it is practically, physically impossible for me to get that video out. Now, if you guys have not hit that red button down below to subscribe, you need to, and I'll tell you why. That video is by far the funniest, the best, most entertaining video we are yet to release. And the crazy thing is, we've just started. We have just yet started. So things are going to keep getting better. Production's going to get better. Quality's going to get better. Entertainment's going to get better. Now, why is that video so good? Well, I'll tell you why. Kez was in charge of that video that we did, and he has spent 10 plus hours organizing it. Now, that is by far the longest we've spent on organizing a video. I mean, mind you, we've only done questionnaires, so there wasn't that much organizing to do with that. But even the setup took like 2 hours. And if you're watching this and you're one of the people that's not subscribed yet, I highly encourage you to subscribe, because the next video after this is going to be a banger, a certified banger. It is the funniest. It was the funnest video to record so far. It was the most entertaining. The setup was crazy. Just the whole preparation, the amount of hours that went into making that video. There is absolutely no way I'll get that video out in time. But I thought it'd be nice to do this video. Why would it be nice to do this video? Well, for one, I don't have anyone that I could just quickly grab and record a video with. As you can see, the duration of this video, it's not as long as the other ones. Yeah, it's just me today, and it's actually nice. It's actually good. I really like this idea. I really like the idea of speaking to you guys directly, just one-on-one, because there's a couple things that I actually want to speak to you guys about. First things first, link in the description. We are now officially on Spotify. NumbNuts has a Spotify, so that's very exciting news. This is actually the last upload of January. Now, January, we have had 5 uploads, including this one. So I think to have an episode where it's just me and you guys, and I kind of do a recap and kind of give you guys an update on what's going on, and maybe give a couple shout outs, which is what I'm planning to do in this episode. Thank you to everyone that's subscribing, that's watching. If you, like I said before, if you have not, you're watching this right now and you haven't subscribed, trust me, you're going to want to subscribe, because we're having a lot of ideas, some of which I'll talk about today and maybe tease. I want to give a quick shout out to my co-hosts, Mirza, Aiden, and Kez. I've been meaning to talk to these guys for a while. At the moment, it's been hard to schedule and kind of get into the rhythm of things. So right now, whenever we meet up, we are just doing the podcast, and obviously not everyone has things to do, so not everyone can stay around to chat and kind of plan the next few episodes. So we haven't had a chance to actually talk, all 4 of us, and not do a podcast. So I thought, you know what, why not take this time to kind of speak to them directly through the video. So I would just want to thank them. I've been meaning to thank them for a long time. Each and every one of my co-hosts is putting in effort that they don't need to, really. I'm the one that, plans, organizes, edits, and does everything. and all they really have to do is just show up and kind of just talk into a mic. You know, Kez, like I said, is putting an effort with the video, planning and organizing that. Mirza's just always happy to be here. He's energized. He's told me face to face that he just loves doing these, which gives me, I can't even tell you, just the motivation to keep going. You know, I love hearing everyone's feedback, not just the co-host, but my auntie, like I said before, friends like Kaden, shout out to you. Just everyone just randomly coming up to me and saying that they listen to the podcast and that they enjoy it. It just, it gives me that motivation to keep going, and it's what drives me to do this. And like shout out to Aiden. He is very knowledgeable when it comes to setting up and cameras and lights and, color grading. So he helps me with that. All the co-hosts do their part, if not more. So I just want to give a quick shout out to them. I've been meaning to do it for a long time. But like I said, haven't had the time to kind of catch up almost. So yeah, there's that. Just shout out to everyone, really, just for watching and supporting it. It's YouTube has always been my dream. I think a lot of my friends are aware of that. I've never really been able to give it up, even if I wanted to. So I'm very happy to finally have found something that I really want to do, that I'm very passionate about. Because I've had, like I've mentioned before, I've done vlogs, I've done gaming, I've done all sorts of stuff. So I'm glad to have finally found my niche on YouTube. And like I said, we're on Spotify now as well. So now YouTube and Spotify. And now I guess we could get sort of into a bit of news, so updates. I want to soon start uploading some clips and upload YouTube Shorts. I'm not sure if I'll technically be on TikTok yet, but definitely going to be uploading some YouTube Shorts, and I will eventually upload those as well. Now, speaking about future episodes, I did want to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek into the future, what sort of episodes you might, expect to come. But I have actually different episode types, so I just kind of wanted a sneak peek. So obviously I do want to do interviews in the future. We at the moment just have the co-host, but I do want to get some friends that has been supporting this channel to come on and just do, I guess, like a sort of interview sort of thing, get to know them and just have them on the podcast, because they'll be really fun. So that's one type. I do definitely had that in mind, to do interviews in the future. But we have so many different episode types. So these are not episode ideas. These are the types. And there's a lot of episode ideas within those types, if that makes sense. So we got stories, where I just find a bunch of stories and we read them out to you, whether that be, I don't know, survival stories or prisoner escape stories or any Reddit stories that seems like interesting. And then we have research and tell, where it's like episodes like, for instance, asking questions like, is the Megalodon still real? Is the Megalodon still out there? Which is one of the episodes that I'm really actually interested and excited to do, where I just research and I make it entertaining, and I come and I present my ideas. I present ideas for why there's evidence for the Megalodon still existing and why it isn't. And then obviously I want to do the silly kind of podcasts where I'm kind of dreading saying this, but eating hot things like the world's hottest gummy bear or the world's hottest chip, Bean Boozled challenge, which is something I'm not dreading as much, but it will be fun, definitely. We will have episodes where we just have no topic and we just kind of bounce off each other and see where it leads. That usually ends up being one of the best episodes when it comes to watching other people's podcasts. So you never know. Then we have game shows, which we're working. This is what the video is that's coming up after this, which is what we're working on. It's a very fun video. We have Reddit. Reddit, I think, is an amazing place for stories and for random people to tell their random stories. I think it can be a very entertaining. We have fictional, which is a category where we talk about ghost stories, urban legends, conspiracy theories. I guess that's not really fictional, actually. Well, can be. We have interactive episodes. These are more, I guess, segments where, for instance, we can try out drinks blindfolded or food blindfolded, and then kind of have like almost like a table, and people kind of guess what they've consumed or had, or other sort of interactive episodes where I guess it's more, it's better if you watch it, but you can still listen to it. And yeah, I want to have discussion episodes as well. Episodes where we tackle maybe more serious topics, or maybe episodes where the co-host and maybe even I have contradicting views, and we just kind of like civilly argue back and forth, and maybe have episodes where we have topics in which two people can be against and two people for, and we just kind of discuss that. All right, this video is definitely going to be all over the place. I forgot to mention before, another reason why I'm doing this video by myself, one-on-one, with just the microphone and me. Well, it's because I have a promise on my channel that I want to upload every week, and I have been doing good so far, being able to upload all 4 episodes on time and on Monday, which is my schedule, it seems like. I started on the 1st of January, and yeah, I've just been keeping that up ever since. So for one, I don't want to break the streak. And for 2, I thought that instead of providing you guys with no video, it's better to provide you guys with at least something. So, like I said before as well, I think it's nice final video of the month, do a little recap of what we've done. I've been enjoying these episodes a lot. My co-hosts have been enjoying it. I just love doing podcasts. I've always loved doing YouTube as well. I always loved editing, whether it was gaming videos, vlogs. So it's just YouTube's my passion. So it's been a lot of fun, and I'm glad to have started this journey, and I am going to do my best to keep this streak up. I am hoping that I can upload a video every week till the end of the year. Is that going to happen? Is it going to be possible? I don't know, guys. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very challenging. I have completely replaced my me time with just this. So every time I would play games, every time I would watch videos, every time I would, I don't know, do anything that was just me, myself, and I have completely replaced with doing this. And I'm very happy about that. I'm not complaining in the slightest. I've always wanted to replace my wasted time with doing something that's as fun, but at least, you know, something that can actually be productive in some way. So, you know, I used to waste my time, I guess, watching videos and playing games, and yeah, all that's fun. It is fun. And of course, everyone does need their downtime, but I've always wanted to replace that downtime with something as fun that is productive. So this is nice. I get to work on my hobby, and I enjoy it very much, just editing the whole process. So it's just been a lot of fun, and I definitely want to continue doing it. And I'm just going to try and squeeze a little bit more every week. I'm getting a bit more efficient with editing. I'm getting a bit more quick with setting up. Well, not the last video, okay? I know my co-host might give me a bit of grief for that one. The last one took a long time, but that's because it's much more advanced. I mean, you guys see that, right? I have not mentioned it the whole video, and you guys are probably wondering, when is he going to mention it? Or is he even going to mention it? That's a massive TV. And mind you, I took that from Kez's house. So he had a TV that he was not using, and I'm just going to say that we're doing a game show, and that TV is in the background. So the setup is crazy. I told you guys, and the video is also crazier, and it's a fun video. It's a fun video. Things are getting quicker. We're getting into the rhythm of things. So there's a lot to figure out, which I'm very excited about. There's a lot to improve, which I'm really excited about. But anyway, to wrap it up, long story short, I'm going to try my best to upload every week. It's going to be very hard during the month of Ramadan, but I'm going to try my best. And I'm going to try my best to keep it up for the entire year. If I can upload a video every week till the end of the year, that would be incredible. Absolutely incredible. My first goal is to reach 100 subscribers, which obviously, with how big YouTube is and how massive YouTubers we have, like when it comes to subscriber counts, 100 is absolutely astronomically, that's the word, astronomically tiny. But we're a tiny channel. We just got started here. And that's my first goal, just to reach 100. I'm going to try to squeeze in more things to do during every week of, getting these videos out. Like I said, I'm getting better at it. So I'm just trying to, as I'm taking less time to do these, edit these, record these, then I can squeeze in a little bit more every time and maybe focus on uploading shorts or focus on the Spotify. So I'm just going to keep squeezing things in until I get really, really efficient at it. Just to do a full recap, just a full circle, shout out to everyone that's supporting me. Shout out to my co-hosts for all the hard work that they put in that they necessarily don't have to, but I appreciate it so, so much. I think that the more effort that we all put in, the better of an outcome we're going to have. And it just shows every one of my co-hosts loves doing this because of the effort and just their faces when they come here, when they're recording. They enjoy it, and I can tell, and it makes me very happy that we can do something together that's enjoyable, that we can share and we can grow, hopefully, inshallah. So yeah, shout out to my co-hosts, shout out to everyone that's watching this right now, shout out to everyone that's subscribed, and subscribe. If you have not subscribed, you're watching this. I mean, out of all the videos you're watching this one? Really? But anyway, subscribe. I still appreciate you. And just to recap, lots of great things coming up for the future. Be very, very on the lookout for the next video. It's going to be an absolute banger. And just, great things for the future. Like I mentioned, a lot of different episode ideas. And I will discuss with my co-hosts at some point when I get to meet up with them on what to do after this game show episodes, what podcast we do next, what's coming up for the future. But I have lots of great ideas for you guys, lots of different categories, subcategories, segments, YouTube shorts. I mean, I'm going to improve the Spotify. The channel's going to be improving. But yeah, look, I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyway. It's not as long, it's not as entertaining, but I hope you guys enjoyed me ramble to myself and talk to myself like a crazy person for, I don't even know if it's 30 minutes, 20 minutes, however long this video is. Before I let you guys go, I think I will do a little bit of a room tour. So I'll end this video with a room tour. I've been teasing how I've got Hot Wheels up there, Hot Wheels there, and you guys have seen a little bit of the room, but not quite. Keep in mind the room is a little bit of a mess because of the last shoot. Things aren't in the places that they're meant to be, but I will still give you a bit of a room tour. So let me give you that, and then we'll conclude this episode. All right, so you guys can come with me now. That is incredibly close. That is so close that it reminds me of my first few videos. I know Kez knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, let me flip this around. So this is definitely the first thing that I want to show you guys. My amazing Hot Wheels collection. And this is a corkboard, and I've painted it with Mirza black. It's originally obviously light brownish. It's very ugly. So we painted it black, and as you can see, we've got a lot of Hot Wheels up there. So up here, this is all my Fords. It's all Ford cars, Ford Escort, Focus, FG, GT. And this actually is my favorite. Definitely my favorite Ford, but arguably my favorite Hot Wheel that I own. Over here is my supercars. Over here in the next line is a mix of Nissans, Mazdas, and Toyota 86. And then these are just classic cars, the bottom being very classic, ordinary, and these are being a bit more modified. And so yeah, and this is arguably my second favorite Hot Wheels. Sorry, it's a bit dark there, but and then yeah, these are my 86s, which I love. And the great thing about these Hot Wheels collection is it's not everything that I bought. It's also gifts that I've got. This is the little soundboard that I made just by myself. And then this is something that you guys have seen in the background of my videos. We've got that, which hasn't really appeared properly, but it's a light. And then we've got my more Hot Wheels collection, Hot Wheel cars there. We've got my Pokemon shelf. And yeah, and now for the remainder of my Hot Wheels, there it is up there. So if I can zoom this in. So there you go, like you've got your, I nearly called it an RX-7, what's wrong with me? You've got your Honda S2000s, Honda Preludes, 911s, GTR, Honda Civic, Supra. So that's actually not my entire collection. It's just what I have on display. I have more Hot Wheels in the box. For instance, I showed you guys the one I bought off eBay. The one that is my oldest Hot Wheel that I own. And then, yeah, like kind of just to show you guys around. So this is sort of the setup that we have. Actually, on this side, we have the curtains here, we have the windows here, there's the lights. Actually, this couch is meant to be on that side, but because of the game show that we filmed, that TV's on top of that side table, which that side table is usually over there. And this little shelf thing is usually on that side. But as you can see, I told you guys, a bit of a mess, so apologies. But this is kind of the setup. Usually, obviously, we don't have the doors to the closet closed off like this. There's the door to the podcast room. But when you walk in, kind of this is what you see. Just kind of imagine this couch not being here, being over there. This table's a bit more forward. So, I don't know. I think this is good. You guys get to kind of see what the room looks like in full. And yeah, so. Alright, and thanks for watching. So I'll see you guys next Monday for the banger episode. And yeah, take care.